Alright guys, welcome to another video. As you can see behind me, I have a couple of parcels that have turned up for the Supra. So let's open those now and see what I got in store for today. Awesome guys, so the first part that I've received is the speaker boxes for the doors for the Supra behind me. So yeah, we can install those. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull the 4-inch speakers out of the Hilux. I'm just trying to save money here and just get something fitted to the Supra. And yeah, so first things first, we'll fit those guys up. If you couldn't hear me outside, I'm going to do a quick introduction of what I did buy here inside the car. So basically I bought another one of these interior pieces, this guy here, which is same as the aircon unit down there. So pretty much what I wanted to thieve off this one was the aircon knob, and I wanted to thieve these little pieces down the bottom here. I'll just quickly show you on the actual car itself. So pretty much this aircon knob here, thieve him and put him on here. Oh, where's it go? No, gonna thieve him, so that's him there. So that fixes that. I was actually worried that this piece here looked pretty average in the photo that was taken, but it's actually in much better condition than I thought. Really happy with that. The guy's name, I think it was Seb, I'm not too sure, but thank you, Sebastian. And yeah, you can see down here that this guy is missing, and I've got 3 blanking pieces down here, which is awesome. So also I might even thieve the this guy here, the cigarette lighter, because mine was painted black and doesn't really look that nice in there. It's also really loose in there and everything, and that one actually sits in there really nice. So anyway guys, now we better get to the Hilux, and I need to rob the 4-inch speakers out of there, because these guys down here that I bought take a 4-inch speaker. Good news is that it actually came with all the wiring. Also comes with a factory plug down here, so that's why I went with this guy. Just wanted to make life a lot easier for myself just for now, for the interim. I'm pretty sure the 4-inch speaker will sound average, but we'll go 6-inch down the line. So yeah, let's go rob those out of the Hilux now. Disgusting stuff. So basically this lower piece down here needs to come off, because there's a speaker behind here that I hope isn't too hard to get off. So there's one down there. There's also one under here, under this panel here. So that one there will be nice and easy to get off. Whoop. And yeah, let's go ahead with that and get some speakers into the bad boy. Something that excites me every time that I get into this car, knowing that I actually got some and found them. These doors have, as you can see down here, they have a electric windows, and they also have no quarter glass. So the Australian delivered car normally has a quarter glass that runs down here, whereas this one doesn't. Makes it look really good from the outside. And as you can see over here, yeah, electric mirrors and electric windows. So basically these doors came off a 2-door surf. So you can even see here, there is the rear handle to let the passenger outside of the 2-door surf. So it took me a long time to find these. It also took me a long time to find the single cab stealth side tray, which is a 4-drive tray. So it's actually got like a, well, you can't really see there, but you can see the nice arches there. So the basically the 2-wheel drive trays didn't have those arches. What else is cool? I guess if you can see down here, I've got cup holders, which don't come factory in these grinners. Alright guys, once again camera died, so I did a little bit of filming on the GoPro. However, I charged the DSLR up, and we're just going to film on him for a bit. So pretty much I have one speaker out, which was actually behind here, which was in where the glove box is. So pretty much I have one last one down here in the dash to pull out. I've actually got one fitted up in the Supra. Unfortunately it doesn't fit too nicely. I'll pull this one out and I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, I've got him out. It's actually, you guys won't actually be able to see it, but it is so crusty in there. That's disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to show you the dodgy setup that I have in the Supra. Even with only 3 speakers running, it is sounding a lot better than what I thought. So we'll get the other door card off, we'll get these guys in. Ta-da! Definitely not one of my proudest moments. So basically, as you can see here, it's she's well, that's very loose in there. It's only being held on by that one bolt there. I'll obviously need to get some of these. I'll bolt the whole assembly in there properly. It's just that this housing here has 1, 2, 3 mounts, whereas the speaker has 4. I don't really know what the proper speaker that's meant to go in there, but it's obviously not this one. Something else I found out, guys, over here is that this window mechanism doesn't actually work. This reg works because the switch on the driver's side has this window go up and down, but this switch doesn't work. So let's hope that there actually is everything inside this door for the actual speaker itself. So we'll pull this door card off now. Something that I'll quickly run through as well, for any of you guys that didn't watch yesterday's video, basically I ran all the fault codes in the car via the diagnostic port, and I came back with a few issues, which was had TPS issues. Turns out the TPS plugs for the main TPS and the traction control, they were swapped around, so when I was accelerating quickly or blipping the throttle, it'd sort of stumble a bit, so that fixed that issue. The next issue was the O2 sensor, so that wasn't wired in properly, and then so I wired that in and fixed that issue. The last issue is knock sensors, which I actually found that the knock sensors weren't actually wired into the car and all that kind of cool stuff. So for any of you guys who are wondering why I was talking about what plugs that we need to get, I need to do, well, actually I found a company down the Gold Coast that actually do plugs, so we might go for a drive down there. So I need to find out whether I need to actually pull the intake manifold or the top half of the intake manifold off to actually get to that wire, because it was cut fairly short. So anyway, yeah, that's a quick overview. We'll get this door card off and get these speakers in and get the interior all tidied up and put together. Alright. Alright, I've got something really interesting to show you. So this side actually has a speaker box. So let's hope that the factory plug is definitely still on that loom, so I'm happy with that. I just need to pull this off, plug it in, and hope, oh yep, there they are. They're the factory speaker wires. So this side is going to be easier than I thought. Thank God. Alright, the good thing about this as well is that now that I know what style bolts are in there, I'll be able to go and get those as well for the other side to bolt into the doors for these speaker boxes. So yeah, let's get this speaker in. Alright, let's jimmy her up. Alright, let's see what she does. Oh, don't know what. Alright, so there's something wrong with the speaker on this side. I think it's got to do with what's behind it. I'll muck around with that and try and get it to sound better. Alright guys, so we're all mounted up, it's all plugged in, it all works. And there is only just enough bass to make it passable to as a daily driver. Only just enough. I'm pretty happy with it though. It sort of exceeded my expectations, to be honest, as to how it's going to sound. I don't really care too much for anything too crazy for now. I just literally want to get the car on the road. So yeah, definitely exceeded my expectations and happy with that. Yeah, so let's get all these, let's get the door cards back on. Let's get this thing looking like a fresh interior again, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Once this is all pieced together, I think I'm for the interior for now. Apart from the gear stick down here that does need a boot on there. Apart from that, I'll be pretty happy with the interior. So yeah, that'll be interior tied up. Now we got to worry about the exterior, which is the hard part, because like I was saying before, those knock sensor plugs, the exhaust on this car looks disgusting. It is leaking, and from an area in which is going to be quite hard to get to just weld up. So if that whole twin turbo setup has to come out, I need to make a decision whether I go single or whether I just go standard, because I do have Aristo stuff out in the shed out the back there. Not that I have a shed, but you know what I mean. And yeah, got to make that decision. I don't know what to do, so like everyone keeps telling me, just do yeah, step by step, and don't give up and keep going. So let's do that. So something as well, I was wondering why this door was rattling so much. So that hasn't even been bolted in properly. We'll see if there's a reason. Oh, yeah. There is a reason that one's stuck in there. Alright, got some RP7 with WD-40, so let's see if the WD-40 actually did anything. Really, every time I was shutting that door, it'd just rattle and it'd make so much noise. It was just unbearable. Like it annoyed me. All it needed was a little bit of WD-40 and those bolts are in and it's no longer making noise. Just simple things, guys. Alright, we're back, guys. Got the bolts. They're not exactly the same, but they should do a very, very similar job. I think this will be the perfect time to ask some of you guys, where will I find a bonnet for this car? Because a few of you would have seen the bonnet and a few of you would have seen the front bar, and it is disgusting. Oh, alright, that seems to be a wrap so far. Let's see if what it looks like from in here. So pretty much, guys, we have driver's door complete. We have all the dash panels complete. Stereo's in. I haven't put this guy in down here yet, but that's fine, because I'm just stoked that we have a complete interior. Still need to do this guy here. Oh, anyway, guys, you get the idea. This is awesome. I'm super stoked with that. I mean, it's been a long time coming. When I first bought this car, I hated being on the inside of it. Like all the little things that were wrong with it really bugged me. And I just didn't want to sit inside it because it just felt cheap, felt nasty. Other than this steering wheel, which you guys should help me decide, that's a Momo race steering wheel that I personally don't like. However, I do have the genuine Supra steering wheel that I think that I will put back on, but you guys should let me know what you think there. Anyway, guys, also, yeah, all the rear is in as well, if you can see there. So yeah, rear seat, rear speakers, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, super wrap with that. So that's going to bring this vlog to an end, guys. My name is Joey Van Veen, and please like this video. Please comment down the bottom. Like I asked about the steering wheel, just throw something down there, say g'day, get some chats happening. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.